Hello everyone. How's everyone today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Today, the first thing we're going to do is pick up this cotton that we harvested yesterday. And we'll get it taken and sold. So then once we get the cotton out of the field, then we'll take and mulch this field. And I haven't stepped onto the field yet to see, but it may need lime. I don't know. But I do know that it'll have to be mulched. That much I do know. So we'll go up here. Now this trailer only holds 3 bales. We had in FS19, we had a cotton trailer that was an auto load, and it would hold 5 bales. But that's okay. We'll put this back. Now I'm going to have to pull up our sale points and find out where. Well, once it saves. All right, cotton. Let's see, where is the best cotton sale? Who's paying the most? Well, it looks like whatever that's called. Yeah, Spinnery. All right, well, let's have them tag the place because I've not been there before. And we'll go see about selling it to them. So, all right, where are you at? There it is over there. Yeah, we'll go over there and we'll just see about selling it to them. Now, I have forgotten. I'll have to pull up the HUD again, but I have forgotten the controls on unloading. I think I know, but there you go, you know. So we'll get over here and we'll get to the unload place and we'll find out how to unload it. Well, I hope everybody's doing okay. We're still farming. I'm recording this and I hope it looks a little better. I had one of my subscribers got a hold of me and told me that something was wrong in the screen. That it looked like it was showing, it was cutting off the right hand picture, the right hand side of the screen. So I checked it out and, well, let's see here, what do I have to do to unload? Why? Okay. So I checked it out and I made some changes and I'm hoping that this is going to make a big difference. So, all right. We done all right, 38,000 and 76,000. Now that That's all right. That's why we're doing cotton. So let me, well, maybe it'd be easier just to back out of here. I don't know. They've got some lamp poles in the way there, which is okay, because we can back up. But anyway, I'm hoping that those adjustments that I made are making the screen look a whole lot better. So hopefully everything is where it's supposed to be and it ain't all down in the right hand bottom corner. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So we'll put this in the operating position, and we're going to go ahead and continue picking these bales up, and I'll get back with you. All right. Well, we had to switch the place where we sell this at. I took another load over there, and it only took one out of the three and left two bales sitting there. So I am, and I hate to use that word, assuming. I really do hate to use that word. But one is only to think that maybe that's their way of wanting you to go ahead and use their production facilities. No, I'm not going to do it. This is not a production simulator. This is a farming simulator. And to be honest about it, if it was real profitable, then we may do it. But I guarantee you, I've run these production centers on Elm Creek, and yeah, they, you know, and I don't want to say too much. If you are one that likes them, that's good. I mean, and they do their job. Yes, you can make different product, and the product sells for bigger money. But the time invested in hauling these products around, you know, it's just, I'm just not, I don't have the time. This is a commercial grain operation, and we should be in the field right now harvesting grain instead of hauling all these cotton bales, but they are very profitable. A little over $38,000 a bale is what I'm getting out of these. And well, I can't turn a deal down like that. You know, if that's what cotton sells for on this map, this is the farmer's market right here. And if we can get that kind of money out of it, well, absolutely we're going to. So we just have to watch our price. And you can see up there, $38,000, $14. $38,014. We can get that money out of bales. We'll haul them all day for that. But as far as the production, no, I don't have anything against it. I think it needs to be on a production simulator instead of a farming simulator. I've said it several times, but you know, it doesn't matter what I think. That's built into FS22, and that's the way they set it up, and that's for our enjoyment if that's what you want to do. Uh, I do not have a problem with that whatsoever. I just don't want to be made to have to do that on a farm simulating game. And I've already been on one map that was the case. They had absolutely no resources on that map at all. I'm not going to name the map or anything. If you followed me, you know. I had nowhere to sell cotton, and once I bought the facility to sell it at, I honestly thought that I would have a choice on whether to sell it or whether to enter into the production side of it. Well, I didn't want to enter the production side of it. I wanted to sell the cotton there because there was nowhere to sell cotton. So, yeah, I think I ended up with 30 bales of cotton. That was a total loss because I had no way of getting rid of it. Why? Because I bought the facility. And, I mean, there you go. So, that's, I don't want to be made or feel that I have to do the facilities, because if so, I'm not going to get along with this game. But that's not so on this map. We have resources on this map. We have places to sell everything, and I am loving it. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to haul this cotton over there and get it all sold. And then we'll probably get this field mulched. Find out what it needs after that. The first step is mulching, though. We do want to get it mulched. And I haven't stepped onto the field to see if it needs lime or whatever. I really don't know. So we'll find all that out here in a little bit. But I'll get back with you. All right. Well, like always, we're going to step onto this field and see what it needs. All right. Now, if the adjustments that I made on this screen is right, you guys can now see down in the right hand corner we have 0% fertilizer and it needs lime. Now, it don't tell you that it needs to be mulched, but take my word for it, it does. And mulching is the first thing that we do. So, with that being said, we're going to get on with mulching it. Then we'll have to come back through, because now I know you're wondering, you're saying, well, I have that chopped straw mod. Yes, sir, I do. Or yes, ma'am, I do. But we didn't put any straw down on this field. We picked the cotton. Mulching does not do the same thing that the harvesters do. That chopped straw mod is only good for the harvesters. It works with the harvesters. Whenever it discharges the straw, that's where you get your 50% fertilizer at. So, we will have to put down the first stage of fertilizer on this field. And then, I think if we replant cotton in here, I've got to buy a different planter, because my planter will not plant corn or cotton. So we'll have to buy a different planter, and that's not a problem. I will. We're going to have it anyway. But what I'm trying to say is it may not cultivate before it plants like our other planters do. So if that's the case, if it's not a direct drill, then we'll have to cultivate it before we can plant it. So anyway, we'll check all those things out, and we're just gonna, this guy can handle this small field by himself. I mean, he's tearing it up, so we'll just let him get after it. All right, well, this guy is done mulching this field, and I just started a guy starting to lime. We will get a second tractor in this field to help out. Yeah, maybe one more, maybe even two more. I don't know. But anyway, the field's got to have lime, and it's got to have the first stage of fertilizer. Now, I went to the shop, or I called them, and asked them about planters. And they said they had one. They actually had two of them that were direct drills. And they would also put down fertilizer at the same time that is planting. So I had them delivered, and this is one of them right here on the left. I put seed and fertilizer in it, and it's ready to go. So while the guys are putting lime on and we're getting fertilizer put on, I'll get the other one ready to go, and we'll turn these guys loose. Let them plant. So anyway, we're gaining on it. I needed to buy those planters anyway, and why I haven't already done it is beyond me, but that's okay. You know, time just gets away from you, and you get busy doing all kinds of things, and you forget. So, like I said, I knew that I needed to buy that anyway. So, and I knew I was going to have a couple of them. And we may have to have 3 of them before it's over with. But anyway, let's get in this guy. Let's take him down there and let him help out on the liming process. If I need to get the other one started, we will. But I think these 2 guys will be able to handle it. Surely. It's really not that big of a field. So while we're getting around and getting this other planter straightened out, getting seed and fertilizer put in it, you know, we'll have this limed and fertilized by then. So anyway, we'll unfold this guy and we'll get him started. Now we've got a, as always, and you're going to get tired of hearing me say this, but to be honest about it, it's a reminder to myself to always make sure this guy turns the right way. Yeah. You know, it's not, and I know you guys get tired of hearing it, and it's not you, it's me. Uh, it's a mental reminder to me to make sure this guy turns the right way. So I've had the crashes. They will crash. I guarantee you they'll crash. Uh, I've had harvesters almost on top of one another. So, yeah, they'll crash. All right. Well, we'll make sure this guy gets turned the right way, and I'll get back with you. All right. This guy's almost done with his last pass. We did start a fertilizer over on the far side. Uh, Now he throws a much wider width of pass than what these lime spreaders do. So it won't take him long to catch up. But we're going to take this guy over, and maybe we'll just, even if we run one pass to help this other guy out, and then we'll be done with the lime. Then we'll let the guy, well, we may even start another fertilizer spreader. I don't know. But once we get the fertilizer and the lime on, then we can try our new planters out and see how they're going to do. Now, as you can see, these lime spreaders are going to be turning toward one another. So, you don't run off and leave them. No. No, you got to watch them. And, but we will. We'll watch them so that they don't get too close and run into one another. When they start getting close, I'll pull one of them out and let the other one finish it up. So we just brought this guy over here to help out a little bit. So anyway, I'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, well, our fertilizer spreader is far enough across the field that we can start this one planter anyway. So we will. And as you can see, he throws a pretty wide width. So, all right, let's get this guy unfolded. And just like we do on the other planters, we're going to run just a little bit of a test, and we'll stop and get out and make sure that we're doing what we want to be doing. Now this planter's supposed to be a direct drill, so we'll find out. All right, lower it, and it looks like it's doing a good job. Let's stop right there. We'll pick it up, shut the planter down, and we'll jump out and go back and see what we're doing. All right, it's not giving us the other 50% fertilizer. Why? Why is it not giving us the other 50%? Do I have to turn the fertilizer on this? We'll turn the HUD on and we'll find out. It doesn't say. Why is it not giving us fertilizer? Well, that just ain't gonna work. Let's see. Let me turn it on. There's nothing there saying that we need to turn the fertilizer on. I'll be. Well, that's just not going to work, is it? All right, well, let me check into this and I'll get back with you. All right, well, we are running a test because I bought a total different kind of planter, or different model, and it's doing the same thing. So, could it be on the planters that they're going to make us cultivate the field first? Even though the planter cultivates, it's a direct drill. Is it possible that they're going to make us do this? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to run a little bit of a test here, and we'll find out. I can't. Why would the planters be different than the seeders? Just, it ain't adding up. But we'll know pretty quickly. All right, let's just stop him right there. And we'll jump out. We'll go over here and we'll get into our seeder, or our planter, and we'll find out if it'll put fertilizer down now. I don't know. Why all of this had to change. I appreciate the graphics changing. I think the graphics are a lot better. But was there a need to change all of this if this is the problem? But like I say, we're going to find out. It may or may not have anything to do with it. But we'll find out. So, I'm lost for words because I don't know why it's not putting down that second stage of fertilizer. That just doesn't make any sense to me. If it was not a direct drill, then it would make sense. But, all right. Let's start our planter. And we'll run him up here for a little ways. All right, and let's stop him. And jump out and go back and see what we've done. I don't know. Now look at that. It's 100% fertilized now. We're going to have to cultivate these fields, even though the planter is a direct drill. Okay. Well, that being said, we'll shut this guy off. There's no sense in him sitting there running. And we'll go over here and we'll tell our cultivator to carry on. I'm lost for words. I really am. I don't understand why. You know, I just don't understand. But anyway, I don't reckon I have to understand. We just got to get this field cultivated before we can plant it. So, anyway, I'll try to get another cultivator started in this field, and maybe we can get her done. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right. Well, I was mistaken on one part. This Kinsey planter is not a direct drill. It is not a direct drill. So in order to use this particular planter, we would have to cultivate this field anyway. However, the John Deere planters, they are direct drills, definitely. And the fertilizer part of it is just not working. But for right now, the Kinsey is giving us 100% fertilizer state, and it's also giving us the 98% yield bonus. So, okay, you know, that's fine. In FS19, we had a John Deere planter. I don't remember what it was called. It was much wider than these, and they would cultivate and put fertilizer down and plant all at the same time. But those are not available yet on FS22. So, this is going to do a good job. We'll just have, if we're going to plant instead of use the seeders, we've just got to remember we've got to cultivate first. So, note to self. We found out that the John Deere planters, they do a good job planting, but they won't apply the fertilizer. And I'm sure that that's there'll be an update on them somewhere down the line, because they're supposed to. So they haven't been out that long, so we'll just keep an eye out on an update and see where we can go from there. But anyway, we're going to let this guy go ahead and continue planting. Our cultivators are far enough ahead of him that he's not going to catch them. So we'll let him plant for a while, and I'll get back with you. All right, this particular cultivator tractor, he finished his section over there. So we brought him over here to help this guy out and finish this field. We've got the other guy over there planting, and he's coming right along. So I don't see any problems with him. But we'll just have to keep an eye on these guys so that they don't get together. Anyway, if you've liked this content, please go down there and give me a thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that also. You'll just get notifications of whenever I post new content. So, if you know anybody that likes farming that would like these videos, share this video. Please do. If anybody can get anything from them, I'm still learning. This FS22, yes, it's been out for a couple of months. But it's just like everything has changed, and that's okay. It's just that we have to relearn it. And then the new mods that come out, the modders are doing a fantastic job. Don't get me wrong, they're doing a wonderful job, and this game wouldn't be half of what it is without them, because they really do make the game. But they can't, they're trying to do it so fast that they're missing little bits and pieces here and there on the programming of stuff, and that's understandable. We've just got to give them time to get things ironed out and get them to working right. And like I said, they will. They absolutely will. So, as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we're going to call this a video. These guys will go ahead and finish this up. Our planter, he is coming right on across the field, and he's leaving us with seed in the ground with 100% fertilizer, 98% yield bonus. So the other 2%, as you know, is for the rolling. And yeah, we've done talked about that. That's just, to me, it's just not cost effective. So, like I said, I think we'll call this a video. And until tomorrow, thank you for watching.